and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, nice and flat. I wanted to start out by, yes, in some ways talking about the rhythmicality that we utilize in swing and that can be utilized in swing. But I also feel in order to do that, that I want to explain all of the different types of swing / jive, Lindy, because inside of all of those are the tools that we use to make our dancing come to life. And much like every other lecture that you've had in these last 2 days, we have all talked in some way, shape, or form about identifying what your intention of your movement is, what the selling point of your drama is. It can be as simple as the old man walking, or it can be as dramatic as a touch, you know. But we have to be able to make choices, and being able to make those choices really comes along with, you got to think. Like, you have to, I mean, Andrew and Asta, I know, talked a lot about the fundamentals, and they talked about how they chose to build their dancing, right? Well, they have a lot of experience under their belts, as all of our champions that spoke this week, and along with that experience, it's a lot of information that they've gotten, and they've been trying to send it off to you, and whatever you take from it, I hope you got a lot. If we take the figure, the sailor shuffle, for example, right? We're going to dance this. I'm going to give you 4 ways to dance it, and then I want you to try to see if you can figure out some other way to make it special for yourself. So first, we're going to dance it real swingy. We're going to dance it real flat. We're going to use half hold timing. So we're going to do and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, nice and flat, nice and flat, nice and flat, nice and flat. Okay, now we're going to change the timing of the feet to 3/4, quarter, 1. I still want it to swing, but we're going to use different timing. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, a 8, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7, a 8. The true understanding of the beat value unlocks a lot of possibilities, right? In the beginning of their swing, they have some interesting timing changes. Can you just count the very, very beginning? After you get to her. After you get to her, yeah.
1, 2, 3, up here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2.
So that's literally just a bunch of sailor shuffles, some back breaks. It's all things you already know. But wow, right? The rhythmical clarity and the choices that they've made inside of that make that interesting. Do you know how many times I go into a studio and I hear a student say, this silver routine is so boring. I can't wait to do open. I hear it at least twice a week, every state I go to, right? It's not the routine. It's the choices inside the routine. You have to be so set on how you really want that to feel to yourself, and then you will not be bored. That didn't look boring, right? And you know, inside of that, like, we just sat here and did only 2 ways of sailor shuffles. Both valid, both competitive, right? Both silver, you can use them, right? How else can I change it? I said I was going to give you 4, right? So if I wanted to, I can create more of a level change through either the 3/4, quarter one, or half whole. The 3/4, quarter one is a better one for it, so that you can actually create a tick on the top and on the bottom and advertise a little bit more of a jive sense of styling with a more percussive center of the body. Attack, 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 attack. Who was it earlier? Was it Andrew that said our body is our instrument, right? So, I mean, wouldn't it be boring if we just had like a stick and the floor, and that's what we had to dance with? Because that's just one sound, right? Here, now we've just multiplied our sound in our body, right? This is very simple. This is a little bit more. This now has escalated again, yeah? Let's try to see if we can coordinate the middle of the body with the sailor shuffle. So I want to do, but I'm just trying to get you to just think and experience a little bit within the numbers that we have, within the beat values. There's other body parts that can dance. It's not just the stick and the floor, right? Yes, we have to have the stick and the floor. The stick and the floor have to be on the timing. We need a timing. You can't be random in this situation, right? Has to sell, has to be clear. And that's why a lot of times when I watch people dance, it's very easy to know if they've had a conversation or if they're responsive to each other. Because when they don't, that little quarter of a beat difference between the half whole version and the 3/4, quarter one version makes for pretty rickety stuff happening in the connections, right? Or you decide for yourself, or maybe you're just reacting, that's even better. The music sometimes will make you feel a different thing. Like tick, tick, boom makes me want to tick, tick, boom, right? Hound dog doesn't make me want to tick, tick, boom. Hound dog makes me want to, slink around. So you have to be aware of yourself, and you can then become more musical in your dance with some thought. That's why we always encourage people to do show dances and showcase numbers. It's not about, we need to fill the show, we need to dance in the show. No. Showcase numbers, those are the place where you really, really get to explore a piece of music over a period of time, and you suck the blood out of that song. You know every click, every clock, every breath, every stomp. You know every detail of it. And then you get the chance to try to bring all of that out of your body, right? And that's a really special time, in my opinion, because that's where you start to become more tuned in to what music can give you.